Test one, two, test one, two, test one, two, test one, two. Good evening. I am Juanqui, and welcome to my world. It got a little warmer in New York City. We are like 30s right now, so praise Jesus. All right, let's hold for 30 seconds, and then we are gonna go in with our ninth profile on this Black History Month. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am Honky and welcome to my world. We are we are taking a look at a different profile every night in February. Today we are going to touch on the Wayans family and how they have shaped what the Super Bowl is. Since we're coming off the heels of the Super Bowl halftime show, how they have changed, how they changed the scope of what the halftime show was. Okay, now there's many there's many there's many facets that we can look at in this family. First of all, I think it should be uh, they are a very talented family. Then let's start with that. They are a very talented family and have contributed a lot to what it is entertainment, especially in the 90s. But today I want to focus on what it is that they did to shape the scope of what it is, what halftime is today. And in order to do that, we have to go back to the 90s when they had their sketch comedy show in Living Color. Drop a bomb on that. Okay. So my profile today is gonna be focused on how they took hostage. They took the halftime show hostage and how it changed the scope of what the halftime is today. And so it goes. In 1992, the Wayans family and their groundbreaking sketch comedy In Living Color fundamentally changed the Super Bowl forever by putting off a massive ratings heist, The Disruption, while CBS aired a Winter Magic figure skating special during the halftime of Super Bowl. I can't say that year. XXVI. Okay, XXVI. I don't know. I don't claim to say no Roman numerals, but let me take that again from the top. The Disruption. While CBS aired a Winter Magic figure skating special, so white, during the halftime of Super Bowl XXVI, Fox aired a special live episode of In Living Color. The Impact. The stunt successfully lured away over 20 to 25 million viewers. Now, remember, this is 1992, ladies and gentlemen. So these viewers are literally on their screens at home, okay, with their TVs and antennas and the whole nine. It's no internet, it's no YouTube, it's none of that, no live tweeting, no none of that. It's like they're at home, glued at their screens in their house, in their living rooms and bedrooms, right? The Impact. The stunt successfully lured away over 20 to 25 million viewers from the main broadcast. It featured a famous men on football sketch and a live countdown clock so viewers knew exactly when to switch back to the game. The Legacy. To prevent such a massive loss of viewers, again, the NFL pivotally, oh god, that I don't think that word goes there, writer, but The NFL changed its strategy. The following year, they booked Michael Jackson for the Super Bowl XXVII. So this is the one that didn't Michael come down on a plane, on a helicopter and stuff, and it was like all over the top. Like it was, did he come down or he leave? I think, or he jetted son out of the place with like a backpack and stuff. I was not alive, but I remember seeing things on YouTube in subsequent decades later, right? The legacy. To prevent such a massive loss of viewers, again, the NFL changed its strategy. The following year, they booked Michael Jackson for Super Bowl XXVII, establishing the modern day tradition of booking global superstars for halftime shows. Created by Keenan Ivory Wayans, the show also served as a launchpad for future A-list talent like Jim Carrey, Jamie Foxx, and Jennifer Lopez, who was a fly girl dancer on the show. And some will say that she is still a fly girl because she certainly is not a singer. But we ain't talking about her this month. Maybe next month I'll pick up on J-Lo. Okay, now let's see. I want to ask the machine. Did the NFL ever acknowledge the Wayans brothers' role in changing the halftime show? Let's see. The NFL has historically been slow to formally credit the Wayans family with Keenan Ivory Wayans noting that the league, quote, didn't acknowledge this for years, end of quote. However, former league executives have since admitted the stunt shook the organization and directly caused their change in strategy. That's right. They came in, the Wayans brothers with their In Living Color sketch comedy show came in and disrupted the market. Okay? The NFL's internal reaction. Oh, they were shook. Oh, them white suits were, they were mad. How dare these people come out here and do all of this? They just stole 25 million viewers. We are not able to sell our products. We saw all these ads and we don't have their eyes looking at the ads. They're over there laughing and enjoying the sketch comedy. The NFL's internal reaction. While there was no immediate public thank you to In Living Color, the internal response was immediate and defensive. The Never Again mandate. Jim Stegg of the NFL, former senior VP of special events, admitted that after the 22 million viewers switched channels in 1992, the league's internal stance was, I quote, "This isn't going to ever happen again," end of quote. The pivot to superstars. By March 1992, just 2 months after the Wayans special, the NBC had already identified Michael Jackson as their target to ensure they never lost the halftime audience again. Many moons later, the official acknowledgement. In recent years, the NFL has more openly acknowledged that the counter-programming by In Living Color was the catalyst that forced them out of their halftime rut of marching bands and nostalgic acts and boring white-on-culture numbers. They knew and learned that in order for them to keep the viewership, they would need to get the likes of not only Michael Jackson, but Diana Ross. Oh, she left on a helicopter. I did see that. She left in a helicopter. They would need to get whatever was Madonna did it one year. Okay. Whitney. They have Whitney singing up there. That's when they want to throw the ethnic out. Okay, key figures in the shift. Entity. role in the 1992 to the 1993 was a transition. It was a transitional period, okay? Despite the lack of official award or public ceremony for the Wayans brothers, the modern Super Bowl halftime show is widely considered a direct result of their disruption. Yes, Janet was up there. In more recent terms, Beyonce was up there. Oh, they had a Destiny's Child reunion. Remember, they pushed Michelle out of the catapult. She was having flashbacks of BET again. Oh, but she landed that jump. She said, not again, not in front of all these millions of people that is going to be watching. Kendrick Lamar was there, crip walking. He got Serena Williams or Venus Williams, one of Venus flytrap, out of one of the Bullet Cunningham girls. She was crip walking up there in the dirt and shit. Oh, they did it up. Okay. Let's see. Do I have any more questions for the machine? What were some iconic living sketchers or characters that appear in the 1992 Super Bowl halftime? What other creative ways have TV and how did the NFL to get bigger messages affect the world halftime? Okay, so yes. So we have a lot to thank the Wayans brothers. Not only have they provided great entertainment, they don't seem to be a messy family. You don't see them, there's no porn tapes out there. Okay. Mama Wayans did not pimp any of her children. Let me get the children. Let me get the whole clan up here. Okay. You don't hear of them being strung out. Okay. None of them are falling out of cars or cabs or anything like that. This has been a prestigious family. We don't know any issues with them. None of that. Just a very successful, respectable, creative, talented family that have provided us with so much laughter. They're all the different shows that they've had on network TV. The producing that they do, the movies, the scary movies. Oh my God, those were hilarious. The franchise. So, they are the reason why. And I did not know this. I learned this recently. I used to be one that, for halftime, I will switch out and I will go to Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. And they have a counter. Not realizing, I just learned this year that the Wayans brother had already done this already. Drop a bomb on that. Where they encourage you to leave the halftime and then you go do something. And they had a counter so that you know exactly when to come back. All right? They definitely have created a legacy, built a legacy. And I really like this family. I like this family, successful black family in my current time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our profile for tonight on this 9th day of February. Please join me tomorrow, February 10th, for our 10th profile. I hope you are staying warm. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. And remember, we have a date here tomorrow night where I will be unveiling my 10th profile. We will be doing a profile every single night for the month of February, Black History Month. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.